and seeing how this is sounding on. I have to turn up the desktop. Okie dokie. Yeah, which sound needs to be fixed? Thanks, Encrypt. I see you. See if I can hear it on my. Sounds all right on my phone. Almost reported myself. Double clicking that would have been funny. Yeah, my voice is probably echoey. Hold on one sec. Adjust that down maybe. I don't know. How about now? My mic is coming in tomorrow. Should solve a lot of this. I think that might have fixed it. You need a light too. It got dark. It's getting dark early, like it always has. Like pitch black at 4 o'clock. Okie dokie, let's just get rid of all of this. Actually, let's delete all of it. Super quiet. Okay. Let's turn it up a little bit. How about that? Look at that. That's last week's high. There we go. Okay, sweet, sweet. Just going to take a look at NASDAQ, gold, silver. Let's go through. I'm testing a lot of stuff out. Might as well test it while I'm doing something. This is starting to look bullish on the daily for sure. Is that a 15 or 4 hour? I think. Appreciate you being here, NQ. I'm just NQ man. Encrypt. I'm tired. I shouldn't even be doing this, but I want to test stuff out. That must be the 15-minute fair value gap, right? That I knocked out like last week. Yeah, there it is. Look how strong that 15-minute fair value gap is being. Bumping it, bumping it, bumping it. But we're going to concentrate on the daily for these because we're going to look for what might happen. I'm not expecting much at all, but with low volume, it can do a lot of things, right? Market makers can have fun. We could have a center rally up into this vacuum block here. Something to look at here is this, see this vacuum block? A lot of people don't call it that right there, but I don't know. I feel like there's a gap here. It has that big wick, but I feel like there's liquidity there, right? So what are we looking for at open? If we're bullish on open, We're looking for the normal trade down, maybe to hit this wick here, one of these wicks, this one or this one, somewhere in here, and then to go up, and then do the same thing. Right, maybe that, end of Christmas. Little stonks. There's that fair value gap on the 4 hour here. And you're going to get tired of me talking about these 4 hour fair value gaps, but they're holding down a lot of everything. You'll see it on Bitcoin, you'll see it on Ethereum. These 4 hours are just holding it down. Wondering if it's going to do the same thing here on NQ, although it inverted this one right off the bat, right? So that's a bullish sign. That one got inverted. Held nicely with a shallow retracement, broke structure, then took off. Expecting that shallow retracement here, then take off and try to punch through this. It's once, came short here, twice. It's really strong. These 4 hours are strong. That 15 minutes holding down the 4 right now. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at for NQ. We're going to be bullish. We want to see open dive and then go up. If it goes up first and somewhere into here, might be looking down, or it's probably just going to consolidate, right? Probably just going to be flat a lot of the week, a lot of inside candles. I have to remember funding tickets has a 7-day inactive penalty, so I need to trade my funded tomorrow so I don't get my funded swiped from me. So I need to trade my funding tick funded account. That's the only funded I'll be trading. I said I was going to only do evals. As you see, I'm on paper here just so I don't accidentally do anything stupid. But I'll be trading my funding ticks funded account tomorrow. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If it's going to do anything, it's going to do that. I'll keep that up. So, and then gold. Look at gold did what Bitcoin did, almost exactly the same thing Bitcoin did on Thursday, with that big spike up and down, and then just grind back up. Low volume for everything. A lot of people use these wicks, right? This is a 4 hour wick as a. You see how it reacted, as if they're fair value gaps. Yeah, man. If you don't have to trade this week, don't. We're looking at like I might just like flip the day, meaning put a 1 micro contract on and just open and close it real quick. Yeah, you don't want to give back anything. Why give back in these conditions, right? Yeah, we're looking like we're topping here, right? It keeps topping. That's all-time high up here, right? This isn't really showing much other than it looks like this wants to be a swing high. But gold's on a tear, so who knows? That looks like a swing high. Trade it up, trade it back into it. It's a weird ass day there. And Crib, that's a good question. What's been different about this year in the markets that made it difficult? Was it Trump making it so volatile, or something else? Trump making it volatile definitely had a hand in it. But let's go. Hold on, let me open up a new chart, and I'll explain that. My thoughts behind it. This has been loading the chart slow. See if I can get on the perpetual. Okay, and we'll go to months. Yeah, thanks. I was working on it today. I was kind of bored, so I decided to do that. Okay, so we just had like this massive pump, right, going into 24. Look how far we've come since, right? We had just this massive pump with very little pullbacks, then violent pullback, right, in April. That was tariff news and all that. Then once people got used to the tariff news, it kind of. But I think this pump really made it hard. You see some of these months became small, right? The range of the months became really small, and a lot of the times, what was happening. I don't know if I can find a good example of this in this chart. But like a lot of the times through the summer, which is going to be hard to get to on the 1 hour. Like it would, well, I'm trying to find a good example here. But a lot of the times what was happening was that the pumps were happening overnight in Asia. So by the time New York wakes up, is like here, right? Yeah, here's a good example. Not just Asia either. It's like this is 4 a.m. Like look at like, right? 9 a.m. That's normal here. But then you have, look at this is your 9 a.m., right? This is New York. This is New York's move here, and it's really what? I'm gonna take that off for a second. It's like 300 points, right? Now let's see what the overnight, like, what the overnight does. Right, we're at 500 points, right? 490 points. So this moved, and then what happens? It makes this drastic move overnight, and then New York opens. Yeah, I could tell that was the New York Open, right? It's quite obvious. It changed candles, but look at how small that range is now in New York. Really, that's like, you're talking the morning session where it's supposed to be, it's 200. It's half of the move an overnight. So a lot of people got caught up in this chop, right? This range, expecting it to like either continue up or retrace, right? In any case, it's making its big move overnight, consolidating in New York Open, New York AM. Then you got, this was a little, but look at this. Like, these are 1 hour candles. Like, how hard is it to get in on any of this here? And it probably gets worse as you go in. But this is like a prime example, right? You have this huge move overnight, consolidation in the morning. You're not getting any movement. You're not getting any follow through. You finally get the follow through like after 10 into lunchtime, which lunchtime didn't even do that much. And then this is what put me through the ringer. What was this? This was in September, but this is what I was doing all summer. And you'd get in and you'd think it's going to go, I don't know, like your normal 2R, your normal 3R, and there was no continuation. I mean, so that's what I think made it the hardest to trade. And then you compound that with getting in a Trump tweet or something. You're on the wrong side of a Trump tweet and it just runs your stop. Or if you're on the right side of it, well, you're really happy because you got that big move. I'm reading your comment now. So it seems like it's been hard to find entries, but the market makers still have the majority advantage, the major advantage, because they can stop on it anytime. And yeah, that's exactly it. They can just all of a sudden just whap it on you while you're trying to trade this chop, and it's just not going to work. And it's been violent like this. Then you get this another, like, must have been a really bad week to trade. Because like you get this, if you don't get this move somehow at 10 a.m., right? If you don't catch any of that move, you're in this for the rest of the day, right? Like, look how little it moved after. And then you're figuring, well, it's coming back up here. Now you're thinking short at that point. It's a slow retrace, but no, it just keeps grinding up. And then look at this. Tuesday. Like, it's just that's why it's been hard. Like, that's actually, now that's real painful. Yeah, exactly. It's painful to even look at. You get these wicks. And that's just been difficult. I know this is the 1 hour, but even if you get granular, you might be able to find scalps. You have to put your scalping cap on, but then it's very wicky when you get down there. So yeah, that's my take on it. Now, this was actually literally a prime example. Well, like, but the market went up. Yeah, but look how it went up, right? And here's another example. Right here on Monday, gaps up big time, grind. This is New York Open, right? No, this is 2 p.m. You know, the old 2 p.m. razor blade. 9 a.m. just grinds back down into the gap. Let's see if we can see some good price movement down here. Right, you get more time in the market, right? You have a down direction. Now there's follow through, right? Follow through. That was a little different. Follow through. And this has been tough too, because you're getting this and then the same thing, right? And then this and the same thing, over and over again. Asia dropped it, pumped it up. So crazy. But yeah, that's what's been painful about it. And I overheard a lot of people saying that they had the same issues, that they had a really tough December because of it. Oh no. We won't close that out right now. So back to gold. Nope. No real direction here. Looks like it wants to come down, but gold's been hot. Silver. This is on a tear too. 4 hour. 4 hour looks like a fractal actually. Probably it might even want to jump in on that right there. Yeah, gold. It's like we'll just long it. Not financial advice. We could be topping out. Silver looks like it wants another leg, right? This is gonna be nuts. Looks like it wants another leg. On the 4 hour. I want to post this to the group because this is looking hot, actually. But we're at the situation where one of these is gonna have to fail, right? Let's put that in the old Discord. Bitcoin. Now this is where every single, I forgot to turn all these off and then want all these indicators on. Oh, am I on the wrong Bitcoin? I want to go to this one. Yep. 4 hour right in the middle of 4 hour. Just holding there. Does not want to get past this one. Inverted the bottom one, but does not want to get past the second one. It's right at the 50% mark of that fair value gap. Like I said, it needs to start climbing this ladder of fair value gaps. Like, look at them all. They're all there. They want to be filled. There's more up here. It's like this 4 hour gaps all the way up. It just needs to start punching through them to get momentum, and then turn those into support. My guess is ETH is going to be the same way. I'm going to start deleting some of this stuff over here. We called that long there, actually. Called this long here, too, huh? Yep. I don't see what it's doing, though. Just like nothing. Consolidating. But this is the range, technically, right? Like basically here. Yeah, I mean, if we want to be bullish for the week, that's what we want to happen. We want to see probably. Let's see if we're bullish on it, right? What will happen? We do have this fair value gap here. Be nice to tap that and go. Right, if we're bullish. Start pumping up through here. I'm not even going to be that generous with it right now. Alright, that'd be ideal. Something like that. Yeah. Hoping that's what, you know. I'm always bullish on Bitcoin, so I have a hard time doing it. There's a 4 fair value gap and a 786. Is this 786 too? Who would have thought? Oh yeah, 786 is pretty nicely in that fair value gap. Funny how that works, right? Almost all the time. So yeah, that does look juicy for. Definitely looks juicy. I'm gonna post this to the group too. That looks pretty good. That'd be nice. Santa Claus rally. Everyone's been thinking of it. Not happening. Would be nice. Kind of feels like everything's broken on Bitcoin. Like it's just like it's not following the same rules. Oh, this is 1 minute. I'm like, this is looking weird. It's going before. Yeah, exact same thing for like. Is this Ethereum or is this Bitcoin? Oh, it's Ethereum. Exact same scenario. It's the exact same chart, right? Tripping out here. That's why everyone's always like, oh, I'm going to look at the shitcoin and chart it out. And it really doesn't matter. All you have to do is chart Bitcoin, wherever it's going, and everything else is. Obviously, there's exceptions. But the whole market usually just follows it. We'd think that would be over by now, right? But it's been like that forever. Am I lagging any bad? It's saying that I'm lagging on my. Doesn't look it. Okay, OBS is saying that there's a lag. We're all good. That's all I really wanted to go over. I could post this to the group too, but it's the same freaking chart. I mean, we want the same thing to happen, right? If we're bullish. Exact same. It's like the exact same. Sweet. You have anything you want me to go over? Yeah, and it was fairly easy too. I mean, there's really not much going on. That's what I figured. But I want to try a new layout. I wanted to try the new intro. I want to try a little bit of everything. Yeah, isn't that weird, Encrypt? We trade the same instruments because we trade the best instruments. That's why. Why trade anything else is all you need. And then throw some of your profits into some shit coins and hope they pump. Awesome. That's awesome, Encrypt. But yeah, we found some twinsies going on. Oh, I put that all in your chat. Whoops. I meant to put that in my channel. Okay, I'm going to sign off now. I will be streaming this week. And I'll be doing sometime tomorrow morning, maybe in the afternoon after that. But no, not in the afternoon. I have meetings in the afternoon. So I have to be done by like 11:15 tomorrow. So I'll trade in the morning. See you in Discord. Take care, man.